What's going on, everyone? It's me, Alex the Rambler, and today we're back on Hearts of Iron 4 and doing another of your Saving Your Disaster save games. Well, Nelly, first of 2020, let's hope I can actually save one this time. Now, within the start of this video, I'm going to give a couple of minutes of like a little channel update, so if you don't want to hear this, then skip ahead a couple of minutes. I'm not even going to give you the timestamp, you're going to have to figure it out, okay? So, if content is a bit sporadic the next couple of weeks, which is probably going to be, it's because I'm moving into an apartment with my girlfriend. Well, not an apartment, it's almost like a house. So we're both moving from our respective places into one place, and it's just a lot of faff changing everything over on her side. I don't have any furniture. I literally have a suitcase, so it's easy for me to move. But for my girlfriend, she's got, like, you know, all of her possessions that we need to move into this new place, setting up internet, all of that kind of stuff. So content's going to be sporadic. But I'll still try and get out as many videos as I can. I'm also setting up a business or corporation in Canada, so I can try and get a work permit from that company. So it's like a weird route to try and get status in Canada again. For those of you that don't know, I'm mainly in Canada most of the year, but just as a visitor, so I don't have access to any like healthcare or I pay all my taxes in the UK, you know, that kind of stuff. So I'm trying to move everything over to Canada. But in order to do that, I'm basically, what am I paying? An immigration lawyer, well, a Canadian immigration lawyer, a Canadian business lawyer, a Canadian accountant, and a UK accountant to try and help me sort everything out. All for a 1-year work permit. It's a pain in the buttocks, it's very expensive, and that's taking up a lot of my time as well. But hopefully it'll be worth it in the end. Being a YouTuber and trying to move different countries is tricky. So it's just this is the main way I can do it. So please bear with me during this time. And that's another time to plug stuff. Yay! Did you know I have merch on the Yogscast store? Help support the channel. I also have a Patreon if you fancy giving a monthly subscription there. Everything helps. Advertising revenue in January is about 66% less for me than it was in December. That's 2/3 less. It doesn't matter what I say in these videos anymore. I could swear like a champ, and the ad revenue will probably still be the same. I'm not gonna, because I need those extra pennies. So if you've ever thought about helping out the channel, now is the month to do it. I think that's it. That's probably enough shilling and giving you updates on my life. Let's get on with the video, eh? So as we can see from the name of the save game, never mind. It's sent in by Connor. And Connor is getting beaten by Czechoslovakia as Germany. Oh, and I should say, if you want more HOI, 5,000 likes, also subscribe and leave a like. That's what I said. A comment. Why don't you comment? Comment. Comment. Again, I always really... I never wanted to be one of those YouTubers that had to try and be like, comment, like, subscribe, guys, on every video, but it actually really helps keep the channel going. This is quite surprising, the effect that engagement has on videos. The more the engagement is, the more YouTube is likely to promote it to other channels. People. You. So what has Connor told me? Hey Alex, I was playing as Germany when I demanded the Sudetenland. The Czechs refused. Romania declared war on me and so did Hungary. But I took care of Hungary pretty quickly. Also, I'm out of fuel. We have 162 factories, which isn't... it's not terrible, but it's not amazing. He is correct. We don't have any fuel. We have a various amount of industry there in every single tile. Okay. These are holding the line, it seems. I'm going to readjust stuff. And also, we don't have any divisions against France. If the Allies don't come in, then you're pretty gosh darn diddly screwed. You have Erwin Rommel as a field marshal. Why didn't you use the normal field marshals? So in terms of your infantry divisions, you got full support companies, but didn't make them 20 combat width. So I'm just going to make them 20 combat width infantry now. I'm going to remove maintenance companies because I don't really see why you'd need them in infantry. And I'm also going to remove field hospitals because manpower isn't usually or shouldn't usually be a problem for Germany. So that's just going to save you some time. Your medium divisions are 12 combat width. Again, I'm not going to bother with field hospitals. That seems a bit silly. And I'm going to stop producing a lot of them because they really should be at least 20 combat width, shouldn't they? Let's be honest, they should be at least 20. So I'm just going to stick in an extra one there and then have some motorised. So 5 5s. I'll keep the maintenance company in and hopefully we'll get a couple more tankies out soon. In terms of oil, we can just change that by buying oil. Hold on. What? Oh, God. Why is that a thing? I'm going to buy from Venezuela. Just buy 4 factories worth of fuel. That should solve our problem. And then we can get the Air Force up. Your Air Force is currently running. However, you haven't really built one. You've only got... you still have 10 factories on light tanks. You're lacking everything. 3 factories... Okay, let's just remove that. Let's stick that on there. I'm just going to go down to like 2 speed just so we can see the effects of our changes. This has been a bit of a long monologue. I'll check in if things are actually different. Oh, you have 15 divisions of... Connor, what you doing, my boy? And this, I'm just going to completely reorganize and let Rommel do it. I think this should be a fairly easy one to fix. This doesn't seem like it's going to be a disaster to fix. Ah, you've switched them into 100s. Very good indeed. Oh, I'm just going to switch to war economy too. I haven't even looked at what your focuses you've been doing. Good, you haven't done Danzig or war yet because you're not in any position to. Everything seems okay on this part. Coal liquidation, extra research slot. What are you researching? I would have done construction. That would have really helped with your construction speed. Everything seems okay. It seems like you've given this your best try. Like, I don't think you've sabotaged me on purpose here. I would research signal companies personally, which I'll probably do that after all of this. So I'll leave your current ones going because I don't want to waste any days. What else are we lacking? Lacking a little bit of tungsten. And what are we constructing? Not much. We're just repairing. I didn't realise this, but there's actually 7 divisions of motorised too. And with your light tanks, they're not going to be that useful for the rest of the war, so what I'm going to try and do is just actually try and get them to attack a tile that is just plains and a city tile. So that's the plan for now at least, and it looks like Italy's sent a lot of divisions to actually help you. However, they should really be focusing on taking down Greece. Oh my god. This looks like it could be dodgy, but actually, Italy is even managing to push Czechoslovakia. You've done a good job of bombing these. So this is more of like a semi-disaster. It's not like a big old disaster. I don't know why they'd attack there when I wanted them to attack there. In fact, let's just do an attack across the board and see if we can't push in. I think we should be able to, especially if we've pushed in past their fort line. It should just be a case of bombing in. In fact, that's what I should probably have done with these light tanks. Still lacking fuel, and I think that's partly because... Jeez. I think that's partly because you've got so many tanks and motorised divisions when you don't really need them. For the sake of getting this done quickly, I'm going to keep these light tanks like moving and hopefully crush Czechoslovakia, but after that, I'm getting a moot. So I think if you'd have had a bit more patience and reorganised your units a little bit, this probably would have gone a bit better for you. Like I feel like I'm doing okay now. This is still a bit of a problem, holding against Romania, and I think that they must have sent volunteers, right? Yes, they sent volunteers to every single nation to try and stop Germany, but they shall not. They will not. We will reign supreme. Oh, they're all going to be in separate peace deals, aren't they? Oh, yes. Well, let's freaking go! Okay, so they don't have any divisions against my border now. So I'm going to see if I can actually encircle their entire army. Wouldn't this be nice if this could work right? Do. Finally a disaster campaign goes my way. Hey, what you gonna do about that? Romania! Oh look, you've been encircled. Rate my encirclement, Reddit. Rate my frickin' encirclement. Frickin' taking a screenshot of that. Actually, everyone hold their positions. Everyone hold. We're just going to starve them. I think Italy's going to capitulate them before I'm able to. Oh, that's annoying. I was really, really hoping to just get this massive encirclement and increase their casualties tenfold. Just as punishment. Balls. Didn't have the opportunity to do that, but I think I'm just going to puppet them. Our legionary Romania was puppeted. Then, what we do here, a little oil hack, you see. We say nay and yes, because like for one factory you get 80 oil with a puppet. So that's going to solve our oil for the whole game, probably. Then we'll probably go ahead and try and take out Poland, which I think we'll be able to do. Yeah, they're in the Meader Moors, so it doesn't look like the Allies would help them. Okay, so Danzig or war, bim bam boom. I'm coming for you, Poland. So I'm still using the kind of less than ideal divisions that they have. They'll be all right. But I'm just trying to get this save game in a position now that you should be able to defeat the Allies. I don't want to do all of the work for you. Oh, I forgot about them. Right. So who else? Who wants to join us? Bulgaria. Sure. So the Axis 1940 looking pretty strong-ish. We will have to go after the Allies at some point. I would personally do that once you have naval and lots of naval bombers. You should probably start getting some U-boats too. You have enough convoys for now. Are they guaranteed? Yes, they are. Oh, brilliant. You love to see that, don't you? So World War II is going to start, but Italy's starting the war. You plonker. As predicted, this is going to be a easy thing. So when it comes to War of the Allies, this is where the save game might still be in a bit of a predicament, because the UK is getting a decent-sized air force, and I don't know if I can produce one quick enough that will be good enough to defeat theirs. And but Poland will just collapse, and once they capitulate, then that's like free real estate. Right. Well, this has gone very nicely. Very nicely indeed. Right, let's start. So what I've done is created puppets, like here, here, and here, just so you get a bit of extra manpower. They'll provide some pretty rubbish divisions, but at least they'll provide divisions. Well, I figure I kind of messed up that little bit. All right, didn't realise that the Molotov-Ribbentrop Pact had already been done. Okay, moving on. Signal companies haven't been researched yet. Those are very important for your tankies, so I'll just get ahead and start doing those now. The plan now, although like you're in a very strong position, as long as the Soviets don't come and try and yeet you. Your main concern really is to try and capitulate France. So I'm going to try and do that for you, and after that, I think it's safe to say that the game will probably be saved. The game might be saved anyway. France is having a civil war. All right. Well, I'll just do around Maginot then. I don't know that anyone's going to stop me here. You might not even need to be at war with the Allies at this point. This has been such a smooth save. I can really claim that I'm the best at HOI4 now, can't I? Like, this is going brilliantly. Wouldn't it be great if I sent this back to Connor and somehow he Fs it up again and I have to save it for a second time? That would be wouldn't that be a hoot? Yeah, they're not guaranteed by anyone. Okay, just go on in, Rommel. We'll have aerial superiority. We've got everything. We've got medium tanks. We've just got everyone assaulted. This is just going to be a complete white. Oh, balls. Oh dear. Well, that could be a problem. It might not be a problem anymore. The Tanatuva has joined the Soviet Union as our ally. Okay. What? Things can never just go my way, can they? They can just never go my way. The Soviet Union was allied with me for a little bit, and then they just, oh, let's just declare war on them. Haha, that's fine. How does this happen? What can one do against such reckless hate? Like, I actually don't know what to do anymore. Why can't things just be simple? Like, this shouldn't be this hard to set. This shouldn't have been this hard to save the campaign, and then this, and then the thing, and then I should definitely go to extensive conscription. Oh my god, this is such a hodgepodge of an army that I've got. It's embarrassing, really. How does this always happen? How do I get fecked every feckin' time in this feckin' game? I just want to win one. Right, well, good news and bad news. Good news is that I'm actually holding against the Soviets. and I didn't actually call them in. And I think Romania isn't at war either. They're okay. Then okay, good. They're not joining. That's and fiddly diddly dee. However, the Allies might end up pushing me back, so I'm now fighting a war on 2 fronts. This was all going so well like half an hour ago. Oh my god! Oh my god! I'm so god. Okay, reinforcements to the Western Front, because I can't break that now. I am getting pushed back up here because I had to divert troops to down here because I was once again getting pushed back. This is unfathomable. Like, just give me a freaking break. Like, this is just freaking horrible. I've given up on the air in the Benelux. I'm just putting everything into trying to hold this front. If I can stabilise that front, things will go smoother. But this is horrible. Oh, Italy's just gone and ruined themselves. Just, I don't know what's gone on with Italy. Just look at that. That's just disgusting. If Yugoslavia can be defeated, then I think we can salvage this. I haven't called in Romania yet because it's just keeping Soviet borders on away from my front line, and it's really quite concerning. Can't really describe how frustrating this has been. Like, it was almost a guaranteed win, and then everyone declared war on me at the same time. I don't freaking believe it. I don't believe it. Like, the Soviets are losing a lot of divisions, a lot of manpower, but it you know, it doesn't. Oh God. Give Hungary. Oh, will this screw them somehow? Give Hungary Northern Transylvania. Okay, so I've finally put signal companies in my tanks, so that gives them. I've also got signal company 2, so that's plus 32% to initiative. Now with that, we seem to be kind of steamrolling through the Allies a smidgen now. How is Japan doing? Oh, come off it! Oh, oh, good. That will be a boon to my industry, and that will screw over a few Allied troops, which is always good fun. Actually, that won't be a boon to my industry at all. It just frees up a few divisions. So I might just try for a cheeky attack, see if we can actually push against the Soviets. I doubt it. Oh. Just kidding. We are beating them on every tile, mostly? Every tile retaken is a blessing, and I think that I've linked my supply again with Romania, which should sort out my fuel. Yes, so we're getting some delivered. Well, this is a nice tidy encirclement around here, and the advance has slowed down a bit, but we're still going. We're still going. What a turnaround for the books, eh? Oh. Nationalist Spain, invite to faction. Yes. Call to arms, Soviet-German war, I guess they'll accept. And are they moving in? Yes, they're moving in. Okay, brilliant. Gibraltar's fallen. Hopefully that means France might fall. Core, blimey. Yeah, the assault against the Soviet Union now is going really well. I don't know if they'll be able to stop me long term. I'm still taking a lot of casualties. I'm just going to pump out some more infantry. Like, I just need more men in the field to weaken them. So if I ever get to a point where the Soviets are going to capitulate, that'll give me a huge, huge force to try and take out the Allies. At the moment, I'm just holding them. My other allies are just throwing themselves onto them. The Allies do keep trying to push me, but they can't, which is good. Oh, Portugal's joined the Allies, so nationalist Spain will get taken out. That's frustrating. It appears I'm getting pushed back in the Netherlands, actually. That's a shame. Okay. I sent more aircraft there, and a few more divisions, and they seem to be holding. Oh my god, nationalist Spain actually took out Portugal. You're beefier than I thought, aren't you? Oh yeah. Oh yeah! Okie dokie. So the vast majority of the Soviet industry has pretty much been taken. We're at the outskirts of Moscow now. Oh no, where is it? Here it is. So hopefully we'll take that fairly soon. They don't really have much of a way to stop me anymore. I am running out of things. Like the war is draining me. I'm too weak to take out the allies. I'm trying to nerf their air force, but honestly, like their air force is pretty big, and I'm not trading well at all. Even though I've got fully upgraded fighter twos, it's frustrating. But hey, what you gonna do when the allies come for you? Yes, I just set my army to aggressive now, and they're just forming loads of... Well, they were forming loads of little pockets. It's going quite well. It's going quite well. And I don't know where the army's gone from down there. Okay, Soviet Union's almost done. Then I'm going to turn my attention to France, except I might not need to, because Spain is doing all of the work. Oh. Alright then. Oh. It's kind of a shame, really. I was hoping to get them myself, but... Oh, yes. Oh, A Tale of Two Cities. Let us honour the heroes of the last war. Yeah, we'll rename them to Hindenburg and Ludendorff. So I figured I'd see if Rommel could now push against the Allies, despite them having so many more divisions than me. And it's looking like we're able to. I sent my entire medium tank corps to try and deal with Belgium, and it appears we're able to do it. Amazing. I've actually saved it. That looked like it was going to go very badly for a time, but we're actually doing it. We're doing it! And now I'm going to proclaim the Greater German Reich, because we now control Alsace-Lorraine. Look at that, the save game is saved. If you want to take out the UK, you can, but at this point, it's a done deal. It's a done deal. So I'm going to declare this save game saved. I encourage you all to comment, like, and subscribe, and I'll be back with more videos very soon. Toodaloo! Many thanks to Onion Duck, Maximilian Foreman, Wyatt Green, Parappa the Trapper, Ryan Cock, Cody Freeze, Name1231, Aiden, Jiggly Crotch, Use Beef, Sean Young, and Logan Whaley for being ridiculous Rambler supporters on Patreon, and many thanks to all the other patrons too. I did it right that time.